Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I am so good.
That is good, Queen. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in and talking with me today. I'm such a huge fan of yours.
Oh,
You are
thank you.
beautiful, inspirational, and this is just an honor to be talking with you today, Queen. So thank
Oh, thank
you.
you. No, thank you for real. I haven't done a podcast in a very long time, so I'm very excited.
Wow. Yeah. So, Queen, let's just get started. So, first of all, where are you from?
I'm originally from San Antonio, Texas, but
Okay.
I have been living in Los Angeles the last 5 years. But as of August 1st, I've just been kind of traveling, trying to figure out where I want to land next.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, Queen, so let's just get into. Are you the only child?
I'm not. I have a sister.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So you're the
So
oldest.
I'm actually the youngest, and she just
Oh,
got engaged yesterday,
wow.
so we're gonna send her love.
Oh, okay. Beautiful, beautiful. So, Queen, so how long have you been modeling?
I have been modeling since 2017, which is wild to think about. That's almost 5 years. But the last 2 years have been a lot more consistent, so I'm really excited to see like what the next year is gonna hold.
Beautiful, beautiful. And Queen, what made you want to start modeling?
I think being a YouTuber kind of put me in that direction. And then I remember I did this job with Dia and Co. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the company. And I had just this amount of confidence. I didn't know. Like I came from like the acting world. So when I got my
Hmm.
first modeling job, I was like, oh, and it was just like this light bulb moment of like, this is what I want to do. And I was on set for Dia and Co. And it was just so much fun. And then the campaign was such a success. This was like maybe the second year of my YouTube channel, and that kind of just started everything. And then that led to me being Fashion Nova's first size 24 model this year. So it's working out.
Beautiful. Yes, Queen.
Yeah.
Yes. And you are a gorgeous motto queen. Gorgeous.
Thank you.
So, Queen,
Thank
so
you.
through this process journey, being a model, did you have fear? Did you have doubt? Were there moments where you was like, oh, I don't think this is right for me? Did you get skeptical? Did you go back? Like, tell me about the experience.
Yeah, definitely, actually. So when I first, started modeling, and I told you I kind of like stepped into it by accident, but I don't believe in any accidents. I think everything happens for a reason.
Hmm.
It was a different time. Like 2017, sure, it was like only 5 years ago, but it was a different time. At my size, it just really wasn't accepted to be like a size 24 and going to model. Everyone back then on the internet was really perfectly shaped and bright colors and
Hmm.
everyone had like a look. There was a look
Mm.
that I just didn't have. And it made me nervous, and definitely made me insecure in pursuing modeling. And it would be interesting because I would be getting gigs, but there was still a line. It was like I was kept in a box. Like, okay, cool. Like back then, I don't think I would have ever been a Fashion Nova model at all. I don't think I would have ever gotten that phone call like, yes, we want you. And other than for Instagram, sure, I've been working with them since 2017, but to be an actual model for them and just to see like how much we've grown, I think as a society, I had my moment in 2019 where I saw the shift happen of body acceptance for real and body positivity for real and companies being open to it for real. And I was like, here we
Mm.
go. And now it's go time. Now it's time to lock in and get it done. So definitely it wasn't fun at first, clearly, but I think it's definitely grown and it's nice to see it grow as much as it has.
Yes, beautiful queen, beautiful queen. And Queen, what advice would you give those that have dreams that pursue them? What advice would you give them?
To start on the internet, I
Mm.
have been screaming this since I started. The internet should be your friend to do anything that's conventional. I had this moment where I realized because of my own talents plus the internet stuff like YouTube and TikTok and everything, it's opened so many more doors than if I was to do this the traditional way. And that's not to say you can't do it the traditional way. I do have model friends who don't have online presences, and they have maybe like less than 1,000 followers, and they're not influencers. They're literally just models. So it is very possible, and it's still
Mm.
desirable. But for your best chance at just getting out there, do everything you can for yourself. So if you are
Mm.
like, well, I don't have the patience to, wait on the back end, or I don't live in a big city. If you don't live in New York or LA, and you live in, maybe you're in Atlanta, right? So if you live in Atlanta
Yes.
or Dallas or Miami or Orlando, sure, there's modeling opportunities available there. But if you're not one in LA or New York or Paris or London, you got to get creative. And it's not to say, okay, I got to move from Ohio today to LA. No, the power of the internet. That's what I'm really trying to convey, is how we're full,
Yes.
and you can get contracts signed, you can get gigs signed. Um, so yeah.
Beautiful queen, beautiful queen. So queen, so tell me, what made you start your YouTube channel, and like what was the process on starting your YouTube channel? Like how did that come about?
Oh,
And
okay. So
I
you,
know that is a challenging process because girl, I'm trying to start me up YouTube channel now, and I'm like, oh, I have so much work to do. So queen, so how did you start
oh,
it?
okay. So with YouTube, I had no idea of YouTube when it started. And this was in the era, this is 2016, January. So this is in the era of just like really poppy, like again, I said, bright colors, oversaturation, just really perfect online presence. And I had no idea what I was getting into. And I went to visit my sister. She was living in California at the time. And she
Mhm.
showed me, she's like, oh, yeah, like you could be a YouTuber. And I was like, well, what's that? Like, I can edit a video. Like, how do I do that? And she showed me like 5 different keystrokes on iMovie. And I was like, oh, well, all right. And I didn't really know what I wanted to do yet. And so at that time, I had started like a weight loss journey because I had just lost a baby in 2015. So I was like, okay, like
Mm.
I was going through a lot of self deprecation, like, oh my gosh, was it my fault? Was it because of my weight? Because at the time I was 375 pounds and I didn't know I was pregnant. So I was just going through
Mm.
so much. And I was like, okay, well, that's what I'm doing in my life already. So let's just make a channel about it. And then I got bored. And then I moved to California. And if I unprivated all those videos, you would see videos just crazy. I was just doing all this crazy stuff. I was like, well, something's going to stick. Like, it's YouTube. There's so many different
Right.
videos. And my first viral video was me trying a Kylie Lip Kit. I had my ex-boyfriend send me Kylie Lip Kits as a. I would always have him send me gifts. So sorry for ruining your life. And he had sent me these lip kits, and I was about to go out to dinner. And I told my sister and boyfriend, I was like, "Oh, one moment, let me just film this really quick." And I literally filmed it within 10 minutes on like my camera and just edited and uploaded it. And like during dinner, I had 200,000 views just that fast. And I was like, "Whoa."
Wow.
And after having that moment of like my first viral video and then it getting picked up on blogs